Hi, this is Bill. On this demo, I will show you how to use variable set in ServiceNow. Let us navigate first to the service catalog, and directly we can type in maintain items inside the application navigator. And let us use one of the out-of-the-box examples of ServiceNow on creating a variable set. And let us use this access. So this is a service catalog that where you could basically request Microsoft Access to be installed in your laptop. If you want detailed demo on how to create a service catalog, I have a separate video that you will find at the end of the screen for you to learn step by step in creating a service catalog. And in this video, we will be focusing on how to use variable set in ServiceNow. And let us scroll down at the bottom. If you find value to my video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and join as a member to further support my channel in making more videos. And here, the first step, I'd like to understand first the behavior of variables inside the service catalog. So let us create a new one. And eventually, there's no variable found on the service catalog. And let's make it simple. So from the top, you will be able to see the type of question, and it could be a multiple line of text, it could be a checkbox, and so on. So depending on what you're designing, you could choose the correct type first. And on this example, we will be using a single line of text. And on the right, it could be mandatory, read-only, depending on your needs. And the order is the hierarchy of the questions on what will come first from top to bottom. And let us now go straight to question. So let's make it simple. Let's say question one, and I'll put question mark, and automatically the name will be populated as a unique identifier. And let us save this. And as we save it, we'll save all the fields that we have created. And on the corner right, once we click update, it will take us back to the main page of the service catalog. And as we have created one question, so the variables in comparison to variable sets, it is solely used for this service catalog alone. And the variable sets is meant to be reusable on any service catalog inside ServiceNow. So I'll show you that example, but let's do one step at a time. And by clicking try it, now you will see that we have now one question inside the service catalog. Now let's go back to history so we could go back directly to the page. And now in the next step, we go to variable set. So you can see how I'm approaching it, that to fully understand and be able to deliver, you do one step at a time to ensure the correctness of your work. So let us now move forward to creating a new variable set. And since the variable set has two behaviors, you have a single row variable set and a multi-row variable set. And let us start with the single row. So I'll show you both. Um, and on this example, let's say reusable variable one. So I name it one because the second one will be two. So you'll see why in a bit. So let me save this one so we could stay on the page. So the variable set will have a title, and then from there we can create variables. So as you learned how to create variables on our first step, and it is exactly the same here, but it is inside an umbrella of a variable set. Now, the umbrella should contain variables. So let's create a new variable under this umbrella of a reusable variable set. And you will keep the single line of text, and that will not change any settings on the top right. And now let's make this question two. And now it's like you can see it's auto-populating the question. And now as I go to the top, I will just right click and save. and I'll be staying in the page. And I am happy at the moment how it looks like. And now I'm going to click updates so we could go back to the main page. Now, as we go back to the main page, we have one question. You could add more questions if you want to, so it becomes a set. And let us do that for better clarity. And we're adding two questions. And now this will be question 3. So let's do that. So ServiceNow behind the scenes will be checking if there's any conflict in terms of uniqueness of your question, because each question is reusable all throughout the platform. And this ensures that the question is unique and it's not duplicated. As we created the second question, now let us go back to the main page, which is the service catalog. And in this example, it's access. And as we scroll down, we have one variable set and another variable. So this one, as a review, stays on the service catalog alone. It's not reusable to other service catalogs. So you'll see that in a bit. And let's run this one and try it. And now you will see we have 3 questions. Question 1, 2, and 3. And now let's go back to the configuration and service catalog. And now let's show you the power of reusability in variable sets. And as you click edit, easily then you will be able to find the different variable sets inside the platform. If you find value to my video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and join as a member to further support my channel in making more videos. So we can choose any. Let's try control info. And from there, you will see it's on the top prior to reusable variables. You can interchangeably configure what will come first or second, depending on your needs. And you can see also that here you have the order 70 and 100. Now that this variable set is configured, 2 variable sets pre-created, and now let's run try it, and you will see the behavior. And you will see here that this is the question from the variable set created previously, and now it's reusable. And let's go back to the service catalog. And as we go back, let us change the hierarchy of the variable set. So let's put this one into 50, and let's save it, and let's change the order. Now, by hierarchy, the reusable variable set that we created should come first by right, because it's the number is lower, and the lower the number, then it will come prior to the second one. Now let's go to the top right and try it, and you will see now it has changed the display on the service catalog. And let's go back to the service catalog, and I'll give you more examples on about variable sets. And let's create a new one, a multi-row variable set. And let's create this one. So you can see the use case. So let's have reusable variable. And now this is 2. So we created 1, and this is 2. And it also creates the unique name on this new umbrella that we created. And I think last time we have question 3 and 4. And now let's make this question 5. And as we create the question 5, I will make it simple on this example as well. I'll save it and go back to the main page by clicking update. And by clicking update, now we're on the parent name or the umbrella, which is the variable set 2. And we have the variables here. And let us go back to the main page. And on this example, you'll see as I scroll down, we have reusable. The precedence is like of the variable sets that we configured is the reusable variable set 2 comes last. So let's make it like come second for clarity purposes. And let's change the order for readability. So we have 50, 60, 70, or 1, 2, 3. And let's go try it. And as we try it, then the behavior, you will see that we have a multiple row variable set. And now the behavior of this one is like it allows the user, the end user, to create multiple lines. And let's say this is one and add, right? And you can see it's adding, and let's have two. Well, let's add. And dynamically, you can also edit or remove. So it's quite straightforward. Now let us go back to the service catalog. And as we go back, so what I like to notice is as we move forward to the form of the variable set, let's create a new one. And you will see on the URL this view here, right? So you have this view, which is the form when it ends at .do, and you could take it and change as a list, right? So, but since we are focusing on the variable set, not the wizard, so I'll tell you what I mean by drilling down to the variable set, and you can see the table name will change. Now, what you can do is like grab that name over there, right? .do is form, and this table, so this is a table name in ServiceNow. Copy that and paste it on the application navigator and type .list. So make sure that you have captured it correctly. So I'll be moving from left to right, so you can see I started from the item underscore option underscore new underscore set .list, exactly the same of what we've captured in the URL. And now you can do press enter. And now you will see all the variable sets inside the ServiceNow platform that you can basically reuse. If you find value to my video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and join as a member to further support my channel in making more videos. I'll see you in the next one.